Good morning, beautiful person. Today I'm spending a day with one of my besties. You know how you have work friends, but when you switch your jobs, you never ever see them again? Well, she's not one of those. She switched jobs and we're still hanging out together, so let's call her one of our besties. But first, coffee. I am so freaking excited. My MacBook Pro was supposed to arrive tomorrow, but it came one day early. So I'm going to unbox it right now together with you. Hello there, beautiful person. So last month has been out of control. Literally out of control. Like my life, my eating habits, everything was off. And I am going to try to reset this year by doing things right. Hold on just a moment. As I'm editing, I'm realizing that it sounds like my life is really horrible. When I say that my life is a mess, I just mean that my life is so much different than what I envisioned my life to be like. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going the wrong way. It just means that I have to reset, rethink everything, and go with my new direction. So let's get back to the video. Yeah. It's going to take a while to untangle this mess. So I'm out of the shower. I washed my hair. I had a mask in it. I washed the bathroom. bathroom while I was washing my hair, and right now I'm not going to let it air dry. I'm going to braid it, 2 braids, and let it dry like that. Well, I talked to you about how my life has been lately. Lately, things have been really weird and different. I had a great routine, especially when it came to YouTube. I used the Windows computer, and I used the free software on the Windows computer, and it went okay. I didn't want to spend money doing YouTube because I'm not making any money doing YouTube. But then all of a sudden I didn't have any internet, so I had to use another laptop for internet, and the other laptop was faster, so I used that to, you know, edit everything. It wasn't fun anymore. It took so much time and effort, switching up and having cables everywhere. So I decided to buy a MacBook Pro. I'm saying Pro because I really wanted something that would last me, and I really wanted something that I could do anything with. So I went for you know, a long time solution. The only problem is that the MacBook Pro is super expensive. So what I'm doing right now, at first I was going to save up for the MacBook, but that would take too long. So I decided to just buy it with my savings, and I'm going to minimize the stuff that I have. I'm going to sell everything that I'm not using, everything that's worth selling, and hopefully that is going to be enough money to take care of the dent that I made in my savings, because I barely have any savings right now because I bought the MacBook. I really have to say it's worth the money because I'm saving a lot of time. Well, not right now. I'm not saving a lot of time because I've never had a MacBook before. I only have my iPhone, and that's a totally different world. So I have to learn how to use the MacBook, and I have to use the software on the MacBook to edit. I bought Final Cut Pro, and that's 100% different than the software that I was using on my older laptop. So there are a lot of things that I need to learn how to do before I can get out some decent videos. And decent videos are just basic videos. I haven't gone into, you know, really technical stuff and learning great tricks. So that's what has been keeping me busy these days. I think that it was so stressful for me, but I was also really not feeling well. I felt a little bit sick. It affected everything I was doing. I ate way too much. I didn't have a cheat day. I didn't have a cheat week. I had a cheat month. Month of July, I think I ate everything that I wanted to eat. I went all in, and you know, it's telling me something about my diet. I think I'm way too restricted, so I'm going to find another way to eat. And because I don't want to be on a diet, I want to change my lifestyle, and I want to eat in a way that it makes sense to me, in a way that I can just keep up with it and not feel guilty or feel deprived when I'm eating. That's something I have to figure out. What is the best way for me to eat? It's not that I'm hungry, I want to eat different things, and being in keto, I would need to make more recipes, I think, because I've been eating the same thing over and over again, and I think that's my problem. I get bored. And when you get bored, you lose your passion and you try to do things different. And that's just another way of saying I cheated on my diet. I cheated on my routine. I haven't been exercising in the morning. I felt really sluggish. I do my morning routine. I wake up around 5:30 by default. I cannot switch that off. I just wake up even if I don't put my alarm. I wake up, I read my scriptures, I play with Tommy, I, do the normal things, but I just have not been working out in the morning. And that is a problem because I don't like working out during the day. After work, my real work, I do some YouTube stuff, and then it's the end of the day and I just don't feel like working out at the end of the day. I want to do something fun, something, not productive. So I'm back to the drawing table and I'm going to try to make my life better again. It's kind of a reset in the mid of the year, and I'm going to keep you posted of the things that I'm going through and what I'm decided to do better or different.